Over the past century, paleoanthropologists have discovered fossils across Africa, Asia, and Europe that belong to over 20 distinct species of the genus Homo. These discoveries form the backbone of our understanding of human evolution. Each species contributed to the evolutionary mosaic, displaying diverse adaptations to different climates, geographies, and survival pressures. Let us now explore some of the most prominent members of our extended human family. 1. Homo habilis. Time period 2.4 to 1.4 million years ago. Discovered in East Africa. Key features considered the earliest known species in the Homo genus. Had a relatively small brain size, approximately 510 to 600 cubic centimeters. Notable for its association with the first stone tools, Oldowan tools, marking the beginning of the Lower Paleolithic era. Likely had a mix of primitive traits like long arms and curved fingers, and modern traits like smaller molars. Second, Homo rudolfensis time period 2.4 to 1.8 million years ago. Discovered in Kenya. Key features known primarily from cranial fragments, most famously the KNM-ER1470 skull. Its taxonomic status remains debated. Some argue it's a variant of Homo habilis. Featured a larger brain case, approximately 750 cubic centimeters, and flatter face compared to habilis. Third, Homo ergaster time period 1.9 to 1.4 million years ago. Discovered in Africa. Key features, often considered the African form of Homo erectus, had a tall, slender build adapted for long-distance walking and hot climates. Brain size ranged from 700 to 900 cubic centimeters. The famous Turkana boy skeleton belongs to this species, likely the first human species to exhibit a fully modern body structure and possibly complex social behavior. Fourth, Homo erectus time period 1.9 million to 110,000 years ago. Discovered in Africa, Asia, China, Indonesia, parts of Europe. Key features, first human species to expand widely beyond Africa. Had a more robust skull with pronounced brow ridges and a brain size between 600 and 1100 cubic centimeters. Associated with Acheulean hand axes and the controlled use of fire. Survived for over 1.5 million years. The longest lasting human species to date. Fifth, Homo heidelbergensis. Time period 700,000 to 200,000 years ago. Discovered in Europe and Africa. Key features, likely evolved from Homo ergaster. Brain size close to modern humans, approximately 1,200 cubic centimeters. Believed to be the common ancestor of both Neanderthals in Europe and Homo sapiens in Africa. Constructed shelters, used wooden spears, and possibly engaged in cooperative hunting. 6. Homo neanderthalensis, Neanderthals. Time period 400,000 to 40,000 years ago. Discovered in Europe and Western Asia. Key features, stocky build adapted to cold environments. Brain size slightly larger than modern humans, approximately 1,450 cubic centimeters. Demonstrated advanced cultural behavior. Burial of dead, use of symbolic items. Complex tools. Musterian. Interbred with Homo sapiens, contributing 1 to 4% of DNA in non-African modern populations. 7. Homo sapiens. Time period approximately 300,000 years ago to present origin, Africa. Key features, only surviving human species. Highly developed brain, approximately 1,350 cubic centimeters. Language, symbolic thinking, and abstract reasoning. Created art, developed agriculture, and established civilizations. Migrated across the globe and absorbed genes from other archaic humans. 8th. Homo floresiensis time period. Approximately 100,000 to 50,000 years ago. Discovered in Flores Island, Indonesia. Key features, just about 3 feet tall, hence nicknamed the Hobbit. Extremely small brain, approximately 400 cubic centimeters, yet used tools and hunted animals. Likely evolved via insular dwarfism from Homo erectus. 9th, Homo luzonensis. Time period, at least 67,000 years ago. Discovered in Luzon Island, Philippines. Key features, known from small bones and teeth. Combination of archaic and modern features. Possibly descended from an earlier Asian Homo population. 10th, Homo naledi. Time period 335,000 to 236,000 years ago discovered in South Africa Rising Star Cave. Key features: small brain, Uchochati 465 to 610 cubic centimeters, but possibly engaged in deliberate burial. Mosaic anatomy, modern legs and feet, but primitive shoulders and fingers. Challenges the assumption that only large-brained species had symbolic behavior. 11th Homo Denisovans. Time period: 200,000 to 40,000 years ago. Discovered in Siberia Denisova Cave. Key features known primarily from genetic analysis of a finger bone and molars. Interbred with both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. Significant genetic legacy in Melanesian, Australian Aboriginal and East Asian populations. Ticket 12. Other notable species: Homo antecessor, Homo longi, Homo bodoensis, and Homo tsaikangensis are also under investigation. Their classification is evolving as more fossil and genetic evidence is analyzed.